Hello adventurers and welcome to the club. Today I will show you my own design of can stove. So let's start. Never take wood from the ground, it's usually bad. This is what you want. Dry, dead and upright standing. Look at this beautiful old tree. Look at who's in my way. I think this is the spot, nice and hidden. Let's go over there to this fallen tree and start the actual video. No matter how much you think you are away from civilization, you always find it in a survival situation. A plastic bottle like this can mean life. So let me show you the little hack. You don't want to set your backpack down on the wet ground, so the only thing you have to look for is a fork here like this and a stick. And you see, there we go. Nice. And off the wet. So hello adventurers and welcome to the club. Today I will show you my own design of can stove. So let's start. So all we need for this design is one of those pull tab cans, including the lid. The first thing you do is you take off the label, because this is some excellent tinder for later. Just crumble it up and put it in our pocket. Now I'm taking my good old folding pocket knife and I'm making a cut directly in the side of it. For this task I'm using the small blade. It gives me a bit more control. Cutting a can like this is very easy and will not dull down your knife too much. Two cuts like this and one cut along the side to connect those. Next step, we have to cut an X shape into the bottom, which is quite easy, as I have said. Cans like this are not particularly hard to cut. They are not the best method. Like this. Try to make it as even as possible. One cut. This and like this. It's not the perfect X shape this time. Oh, that's the thing with filming it. So, see? An X shape. Next is, we just take those and bend them outwards, just like this. And yeah, they will have some jagged edges, so make sure not to cut yourself. But if you use the knife, you should be fine. By the way, about this knife, I have made a short little video. It's my current vintage EDC knife. So, if you have done it right, it should look like about like this. So, what we now do is simply bend this outward and drop the lid as it is directly into the can, just like this. And as you see, we now have a bottom again, but we also have feet on which we can stand it so it doesn't score the ground. Next step is to put our collected wood inside. Yeah, just in case, you can always add a few more air holes. If you have a church key, it's even better. But just going in here and holding it open like this will completely do the trick. And yeah, this is not a stove to carry around. That's a one-time use thing. So, first of all, let's add our crumbled up paper. Oh, mosquitoes. And the small sticks on top. You don't have to put them in any particular special order. Fire loves chaos, so don't worry too much about it. But it also burns upright, which always helps to know. The more small sticks you put in, the easier it will get, obviously. Let's put a bit more of the tiny branches in. Bark. Birch bark is always a good tinder. And in order to make life a little bit easier, I've brought some petroleum, aka kerosene. Just a drop. You know, doesn't harm to give it a fair start. So let's get started and see how it performs. Yeah, has been a bit wet, hasn't it? But yeah, got a nice draft. As you can see, it's going out good now. We also have to have added a bit of kerosene, obviously. Yeah, the good thing is especially when it is really dry, it will not score the ground. Yeah, it's going quite nice now. You can regulate it by closing the door a bit. Yeah, that's my not burn the ground under it can stove. And considering how wet the wood was, it's not making much smoke, which is good. Look at those. Yeah. Let's let this all burn down and see how long it takes. Yeah, it's kind of time to tell you a few stories. Huh. Yeah. Well, let's talk about a nice game you can play with your children in the woods. It's the game to make a fire, but not just make a fire. The only thing they will have is a pocket knife and one match and striker. And this is the challenge. Yeah, my parents used to play this with us, and well, the imaginary thing was to, if you don't manage to get the fire started, sleep in the woods alone without fire in the night. Obviously this would have never happened, especially not to me. I never failed actually. My little brother always, most of the time, failed. He is not the outdoorsy kind. He is a graphic designer now, working an office 9-to-5 job, earning a lot of money. No, till AI takes it all over. But yeah, it's a nice game. You should teach your children bushcraft and survival skills, but you shouldn't do it like, oh, one day you will die if you don't learn this. No, make it a game, make it fun. It's way more effective than, well, dragging your child into this kind of prepper mood of one day we will have to fight for ourselves crap. because I think actually, especially in this kind of time, those who share will be those who survive. Those who sit in their house and try to protect only their own little family, sooner or later they will run out of ammunition, and then it's game over. Yeah, whatever, it's just my opinion. Yeah, it's still going, and we have embers. And I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes out here. Oh, they're really gnarly. Yeah, no wonder it was raining so much. They love this. And I have to tell you, this is quite a nice spot I'm in here. I probably will film a few videos here if the mosquitoes decide to leave me alone. It's not too far off the beaten path, but with a little camo tent, this is the ideal stealth camping spot. And as you can hear, there's a little water nearby, little artificial waterfall of an old abandoned channel. Yeah, it's a nice spot. Putting a camo tent in here gives you the perfect wild camping spot. And it's peaceful here. With the sun, morning sun coming to the branches. It's very early, Sunday morning. I have decided to not sleep into the day, but to cycle out here. It's a nice little area of the park. Now you can see the last flame just has died down. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let me show you. Those are perfect embers. Just like we want them. Oh, I have a bit of the paper dropped. Huh? And here actually, oh, you can see without blowing into it, it has ignited, so yeah, it's quite hot. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, here we have a head of a match. Yeah, this design works absolutely great, and we will later show you how it looks under it. As you can see, there is a little air gap under it. Oh yeah, it's really hot. Now let me show you how it looks under it. And as you can see, we haven't done much damage to the moss here. Yeah, I will not take this home with me again. I will stash it here at a place because I will return, and even if I don't return in a few years, it will have turned to dust, probably over there. And now let me show you the spot here a bit. It is quite nice here. Here, this is the ideal place to hide it away. It will not be found unless someone knows it's here. but we will take this one with us. Always secure your camera. Outtakes.